Time can not only be traded, but attached with a price tag. This may sound absurd, but that's how it works. For example, if you make $3,000 a month, it means that others buy your time for a month with $3,000. Let's say you work for 150 hours a month. Then your time is priced at $20 per hour. Time is uncontrollable and unable to be managed. What is realistic is to manage ourselves. Doing things the right way is the only way to go. Buying services is essentially buying others' time to make sure that our time is spared. When we buy services, we tell ourselves apart from those who sell a unit of their time for only once. Within reasonable means, we need to diminish the frequency of selling our time. We need to instead use money to buy time, which could be invested on our self-improvement. For an individual, self-improvement means raising the value of each time unit, and increase the frequency for it to be sold. The most common way of raising the value of a time unit and making oneself valuable is to keep working on ourselves. Meanwhile, the way to raising the frequency of sales of each time unit is to sell a single time unit twice. One for who we work for, and the other for oneself in exchange of personal growth. The result of one's constant growth is that he or she would inevitably be underestimated. In fact, all the best people in the market are. We may take being underestimated as the recognition of our own ability and growth. One day, when we are positive that we are overly underestimated, there is a chance for us to carve out a niche. Starting from working for others, we may move into a phase of working for ourselves at the same time. From there, a third possibility may appear: working completely for ourselves. Starting a business. This gives us the opportunity to judge and reasonably purchase others' time, and in turn sell the value of the time at a reasonable price. Just remember, selling time is never worthwhile, and buying time is always a good deal. Time is limited and waits for no one. Whether we've used it or not. To make more money, we need to be wise in using our time. Each time unit should be sold as frequently as possible. To achieve this, some good options are publishing, writing, and speeches, through which we may sell each of our precious time units repeatedly. Writing is a means of communication that goes across time and space. A good piece of writing may be passed down for hundreds or thousands of years, continuously fueling and inspiring its readers. Speech is the most effective means of communication to engage people within the same time and space. It incorporates a speaker's emotions, life experiences and eloquence, stimulating people through providing strong spiritual support. All intellectual properties intend to sell a unit of time for multiple times. Be it a book, an album, an anime series, or a program. This is because the cost of the content can be so low, and the audience so wide. We should take the content as a product. If we are capable of producing such a product, we may live out financial independence through selling a single unit of time for multiple times. What we need to be aware is that to sell the product, we need to make it a necessity for the consumers. The state of financial independence refers to a condition in which we no longer need to sell our time for daily necessities. Before such independence is achieved, we're bound to sell our time. In other words, we're all time traders. Given that, why don't we try to make our trades more wisely? That's all for today. If you like it, remember to click the like button, leave a message and share.